great performance. One at pipe, one at backdoor. Great to balance both peaks as we have J.Smith locking in against Mamiya. Big deep cave, and that one explodes. Local boy Barron Mamiya knifes the takeoff right behind him with the arm bar and comes out without a problem. What a way to start off quarterfinal number 2. Jordy with a big opportunity to get a huge score, but Barron will have the lead.
So he did make it, and then Barron behind him, armbar in the face of that wave, comes flying out. Such a good start to the heat.
What makes Barron so good out here, Ross?
You know, Barron's one of the very few people, maybe, top 3 in the world that actually toys with pipe and backdoor. A lot of people come out here and they can get really good barrels, but they're more or less sort of surviving. Barron will perform in these types of waves. He's not worried about making these inverted drops. He'll slow down when he has to. He'll speed up when he has to. And actually, Jordy made a bit of a mistake there. He kind of had the Medusa effect.
Right now, you'd look at Barron just reveling at his home break, where J.Smith is always here to kind of have something to prove. And he certainly has done a great job at that in the last few years. Under the hook, Mamiya without priority.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice little flex there from the local boy. Watch this decision here, Flick.
Man, Jordy's going to be kicking himself because that was just so late. It is unbelievable. I don't have no words for that takeoff, and just got to echo what you said, Ross. I mean, he's really playing with it. This is so last minute and so casual.
Watch his front foot right there. You see that? I mean, it's counterintuitive because it's almost like dropping into a half pipe. You have to lean forward. If you lean back, you're going to go in front of the barrel, or you're going to get hung up and eat it. So. And that's what makes the best surfers so good out here.
Also checking this one out. Barron again, going pipeline. Slams on the brakes, and will he come out over the foam ball? And just getting exploded after he was doing some crazy yoga position, and the lip landing on the back of him. This would be an absolute dream come true for a local kid like Barron Mamiya. When the waves are kind of in this slabbing type fashion, no paddle takeoffs, he can do that little lunge into waves and really be so dangerous under priority. Jordy's turn. This one scoops out, controls it with that grab rail. Kind of flung him to the shoulder very quickly, so he might still be comboed when we get that number, Flick.
It's everything that matters out here at Pipeline in terms of getting a big score. It's subtle, isn't it? It's all these little things that like John does and Kelly's done over these years, and Barron, obviously, all the guys that Barron mentioned that he looks up to. The thing that they do is you really, really happy about is that light southeast wind is showing its face now. So it's just going to be all time today.
Locking in, Barron Mamiya with priority. Grabs the rail, trying to burn off some speed. Still finds a chamber to enjoy. Bottom turns, there's a nice little hack. This has to be one of his favorite moments of his young career.
Tricky wave. We have, as far as conditions go, it's all time today, but it is sort of relatively a shorter interval, so you're seeing a lot of A-frames and a relatively tame pipeline.
Minute 15, Jordy.
Wow.
Pulling in at a pipeline. Big cave there. Drives over the foam ball, and he will get stuck, but really impressed with what he did until that wave exploded on him, Flick. And he will be exiting out with an equal 5th, and Barron will have the heat with Connor O'Leary in the first semifinal. Thanks so much, Ross, for joining us. Best of luck throughout finals days. We'll take a break. We'll bring in Kaipo, Jesse Mendez, and Shane Dorian for the call.